studs up, no card, and a global football outrage. How? Let's look at this. The legendary Argentinian found himself in some hot water after a tackle that didn't even get a card. He stepped on the calf of Mandi, which is the Algerian captain, in the 30th minute of their opening match, and no card. The ref only awarded a free kick, and I am trying to process it because it doesn't make any sense. In any other match that I've ever seen, once the studs are up like that, intentional or not, especially on the calf of a player, you don't get a red card, you don't get sent off. Is that even too big for it? I'm quite puzzled. The internet is in a frenzy right now. So let's look at some of the comments that I found, because this is crazy. Reason is he's the pretty boy of FIFA. Will never happen. Will never, nothing happen to him. Wow, that person is very upset. But that's not fair. That means the World Cup is rigged to favor Messi and Argentina, which is what happened in the last World Cup. It was handed to Argentina and Messi. They did not deserve it. Give him the trophy already. I think I mentioned in one of my videos, that's how I felt, because France deserved the last World Cup, and I believe they were robbed. But I just honestly really think that the playing field should be level. Let's look at some other things. If the same tackle did by an Algerian against Messi, it would be a straight red card. That is true. That is very, very true. That is true. That is so true. That is so true. I saw that in previous World Cup matches, the referees were very quick to issue red cards. But why weren't there any red cards in this one? That's a very good question. I have the same question, and I am baffled by it. Looking at the image that I was able to find, his studs being on the calf of another player. I was reading up on it, and he was going for the ball, so he made a mistake. But the fact that the foot reached on the calf, I mean, was it intentional or not? That is to be discussed. Was it intentional or not? That is what a lot of people are saying. That's why he didn't get anything. But I mean, honestly, if we all know football, if it was any other player who did this, it would have been a red card, or at least a yellow. But to get nothing, I think he got away. I looked at the video. Let's look at the video here. You can see he's coming in from behind, and again, you see these rules. I can't understand these rules, you know. But it is what it is. Let's see if something like this happens again in the tournament. Let's see the end result of that. Let me know your comments below. Do you think it deserved a red card or a yellow? Do you think it deserved a yellow card or a red card? I personally believe it was a red. Once it studs up, that's it. That's it. That's what I've seen in many matches. Not to mention the EPL. If this was in the EPL, that's a red card instantly. No questions asked. But I always like how rules are bent to favor certain things, certain persons, certain scenarios. But that's just my take, being a football fan for so many years and watching the sport. So let's see how this one turns out. I'm sure the Algerian fans are outraged, as well as a few other players. But until next time, guys, take care.